Hello everybody, welcome to Tugboat Tuesday.
Good morning. How's everybody doing?
Tugboat's favorite day of the week.
Yeah, it is. Look, I even got my tugboat t-shirt on today.
Me too. I heart Tugboat Tuesday.
Aw, I love this little t-shirt, but I only wear it on the, I don't want to get it dirty or stained up, so I only wear it on the on the video.
We need to get you an apron, a tugboat apron. We should get tugboat aprons. I think that'd be a good idea.
Okay.
Alright, who's on this morning? Let's see. It says comments will appear here, but there ain't no comments.
Uh-oh.
Let's see, we got
There's somebody.
Carol. That's how we know we're not just talking to our own faces. In
Yeah,
the
I
camera.
know. I know. You can start wondering if you don't see anything. You're like, I don't know. Is it just going to be us today?
Could you imagine?
We'd laugh all the way through it.
Yeah, it would be silly.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, Virginia. Thank you for the stars. Hey, everybody. So, Mom just got back, actually. How you doing? You hanging in there?
I've been better.
Aw.
Yeah, we're tired. I am. I don't know about
She
Tim,
is.
but yeah, we're tired. We had a great time with the grandkids, but I kept them 10 nights, and I've never kept them that long.
A long time.
It was probably 2 nights too long, maybe 1 night too long. No, it wasn't. I was just really tired because the boys, they like to go. Now that Martin is happy to just hang around the house, the older one, but Gabe, the 10-year-old, he asks you every night, "Now what are we doing tomorrow?" He has to have a plan. He wants to know the plan, and he wants it to happen.
Yeah.
So he's like, "What are we doing tomorrow?" So between swimming, we went swimming at Lindsay's, we went swimming here, we went to the water park, we went bowling, we went to the movies, we went go-karting. You name it, we did it. And we went out to eat.
Oh, who did that?
I don't know. What is that? Is that what you
Oh,
did?
Rebecca. She sent 500 stars and put our little hearts all around
cute.
us.
How cute is that?
That is cute.
Aw. But we stayed busy the whole week. When we weren't busy, I told the boys they could bring their PlayStation this year. And so thank God for that. Because then they would go in the bedroom, shut the door, and I wouldn't see them for an hour or two.
Jesus says keeps you young.
Yeah, it does. Well, I want to be about 50 right now.
They took a couple of years.
It took a couple, maybe.
Or
I
maybe
don't
a couple years.
see no gray hair, so it must have maybe.
Whoa, it worked.
Hoping it's reversing, but they were really good. It was Martin. He wants to play that game all the time. He's 15, of course, and Gabe doesn't like it as much as he does. So
Yeah, they play like Minecraft. Is that the one they play?
I don't know.
I think that's their game.
I don't know. But Martin would come out and he'd say, Gabe don't want to play with me, blah, blah, blah. And I'd go in the bedroom and say, Gabe, go in there and play with Martin and I'll pay you $5. So, boy, he'd hop off and go. He loves to make money. I think he made $20 or $25 while he was here. But they're a lot of fun. I had 2 girls, and then, of course, when my stepson and his wife married, they had a little girl that was 3. I think she was 3, maybe 4. And so I was tickled to death and was looking forward to some more girls. But I got me 2 boys. But I love them. And they've been a lot of fun over the years. We've had a lot of fun. I've just had to adapt, to not playing with Barbies and playing with, Legos and shooting people, shooting the soldiers and all that stuff,
Facebook, she doesn't mean anything.
Not real soldiers.
Not real. It's not real.
Toy soldiers.
She's really trying to get us kicked off of here.
I don't have no filter, you guys. But it's been a lot of fun, and we've made some really good memories, and they call me the fun grandma, so I like that, So I'm making them good memories, and, I hope they always love me and come see me when I'm in the nursing home.
You mean my home?
What?
You'll be at my house.
Oh, I'm going to be in the tiny house?
No, you'll be in the big house.
Oh, thanks. She's going to let me stay in the big house, you guys.
I gotta watch you. I can't have you unsupervised around the pool when you're that old.
Oh, yeah, I'll be liable to walk out that front door, whoop, right into the pool.
You'll wheel right in.
I'll be gone. I'll wheel right in, she said. Oh, you're awful.
All right, let's
get started.
We need to do some cooking, y'all. We're 5 minutes in, so
And
we'll
then
get started.
Then I'll tell you guys about our...
Yeah, then while we're baking, while it's in the oven, we can chat some more.
Okay,
so.
you want to spray your pan?
All right, let's say what we're
Ow.
making.
My sister-in-law made this at our reunion we went to, and I'm looking for a recipe for when we have a luau, anything with pineapple in it, coconut. So this is a pineapple coconut dump cake. So I thought, well, all right. And I tasted it, and it was really good. And I thought, I'm going to make that and make sure I can make it, and then we'll have it for the luau.
So this is our practice run.
So this is a 13 by 9 pan.
Yep.
Expecting something there. And we sprayed it. And our first step is a can of peach pie filling.
Peach pie filling.
You gonna open that?
Sure will.
All right. She's doing that. I'm gonna open a can of pineapple, crushed pineapple. I didn't know if you guys knew this, but it's really hard to find not pineapple, but peach pie filling. We had a hard time finding it, but we did find it. So it's an easy recipe, and it was really, really good. Tim's family had a reunion, so we all got to go there to one of his nephew's houses, and we just had a really good time seeing everybody. And
whole can goes in?
Yep, whole can.
All right.
Goes on the bottom.
This stuff is it's like jelly.
Yeah, it's pie filling, so it's kind of.
Yeah. And we have the oven preheating to 350.
All right.
Okay.
So we'll just take a little.
Consider these dumped in.
We'll take a spatula and just a little bit. Oh, there you go. Just kind of spread them out so everybody
Gets a bite.
Everybody gets a bite.
Okay.
That looks good.
Okay.
So that's our first step. We sprayed it, and then we added a can of peach pie filling. And then after that, oh, she's getting all of it out. There you go, girl.
Waste not, want not.
That's right. Good job. Okay. To that, we're going to add a can of crushed pineapple. You want to add that?
Sure. Crushed pineapple, we did not drain. We're adding the full can on top of our peaches, our peach pie filling. Okay. What you doing in the microwave? Over there, tugboat.
Ooh, that looks pretty already. Yum, yum.
Oh, you got the butter in there?
Yeah.
Okay. We're melting a stick of butter.
So we got a can of peach pie filling, a can of crushed pineapple, the whole can, the liquid and all.
Liquid and all.
We're gonna add one yellow cake mix. She bought the Pillsbury Moist Supreme, so that should be good. So what you do on dump cakes, I'm sure you guys, a lot of people have made dump cakes. You don't mix the mix or anything, you just put it on dry. You just sprinkle it all over the top. Maybe. Let me see, I didn't open it very good. There it goes. Now it's gonna work. So you just kind of try to do it a little bit evenly, but I don't think it really matters. You just don't want it all in one big clump. So we're sprinkling that all over the top.
Nice job, tugboat.
Thank you.
It's funny to call you tugboat.
Everybody in West Virginia was calling me tugboat. I didn't realize how many family members actually watched us.
It's just funny to
And every time I came somewhere, they're like, "Hi, tugboat!" I'm like,
After,
"Oh my gosh."
30 some years of just calling you mom. Now I'm calling you tugboat. Look what y'all have done.
Oh, it's funny. I mean, people, and even down at the clubhouse, they'll come up to me now and say, "Hey, tugboat." I'm like, "Oh no, you must be watching the show."
You must be watching the show. Mimi's watching. Hey, Mimi.
Hi, Mimi. I don't know how she has time to watch us with all she's doing.
I know.
We'll spread that out just a little bit just to make sure we're kind of even. I don't want no big
Lumps and lumps.
clumps anywhere. I think that is great. What do you think?
I'd get that lumpy there.
That lump right there? Okay,
Yeah.
we'll get him. All right, that looks good.
Yum.
So I did get some Pam's on, so I did get to see my sister while I was in West Virginia. Not much. She was going one way and I was going the other way all weekend long. So, but we did get to see each other a little bit. But she is we helped James a little bit. I had to solve his problem with his couch, my brother James, and she solved some problems with him. And of course, you guys know she took him to Royal King and she got her little guineas. So she was excited about that. So we didn't get to spend a whole lot of time together, but we did see each other at the meet and greet. So
we're talking about cooking with Pam Davidson, in case you're wondering who is Mimi.
Yeah, that's my sister. So
there we got. Somebody asked if that was apple or peach. That's peach pie filling.
The first layer is peach.
Mm-hmm. And then the second layer is pineapple, crushed pineapple.
Then you can put on. We're gonna add this. We're gonna add some coconut and pecans. Okay. So that's really gonna be a good Hawaiian cake. You want to open that?
Yep.
What kind did you buy? Chopped?
I bought chopped pecans, but
they're kind of big still.
Yeah, they're not chopped enough, I don't think, for what we're doing. So
I'm gonna add.
We're gonna chop a little more.
I'm gonna start with 1 cup of coconut and see what happens. I think that's enough.
The more coconut, the better, I think.
This is just the Angel Flake coconut. The flake.
Coconut flakes. It's sweetened.
Mm-hmm, it's sweetened. We'll sprinkle some around, see if 1 cup is enough.
Okay.
I'll show you guys.
Get you sprinkling here.
Oh yeah, I think 1 cup's gonna be good.
Can't hardly even see it on there because
I know,
it's the same color as the cake mix.
The cake mix. I did put 1 cup. Now that is
the butter go on?
It goes on top.
Oh, okay.
You can add more, you can add less, just depending on what you like. We have, how much did we buy in the pecans?
I bought 4 ounces. I've used about 2 so far.
We'll sprinkle them on and see if we think it. I love pecans with coconut. Reminds you of German chocolate cake icing.
One of my favorites.
Have we made German chocolate cake here? I don't think I've made.
Have we made German chocolate cake on Tugboat Tuesday?
I don't think so. I'll have to look back because I make the cake out of a cake mix, but I make the icing homemade, and boy, is that stuff good! It ain't no canned icing, you guys. It's good stuff.
It's so good.
And if I haven't made it yet, I'll make it.
It's so good.
Almost shout out to Robbie Mann. I'm sure he's on here this morning. He was so excited to see us. He's known Pam for a long time, and he goes to the same church that my stepson and my daughter-in-law and the kids go to. And he's known our family a long time, so he's been trying to get his picture with me for a long time. So he finally come to the meet and greet, him and his dad, Paul Chapman. Paul Chapman's the pastor that went on the trip to Africa and took, Pam went with him. So he finally got his picture with me, so he was happy. So he said I told him I was going to shout out to him. Hey, Robbie, hope you're doing good. So it was a lot of fun. All right, that looks really what a nice looking cake it's getting to be. Yum, yum.
All right.
So we used about half the bag, but that's by your discretion too. You can use as much as we.
Yeah, you could use more.
We went about 2 ounces or so, but that looks pretty on the cake. All right, that's it there. Our last step, of course, you guys know when you do a dump cake, you've got to have some kind of liquid.
Gotta put the butter on.
So we're gonna do the butter.
They said, "Oh yes, make the German chocolate cake with us." Yeah.
Okay. I don't make the cake homemade anymore because I've made the cake homemade many, many times, but it tastes exactly like the box cake, and it's a lot of work. So I just make the box cake, but then I make the icing is what makes the cake.
I think we should give the ingredients ahead of time. You guys can make it with us.
Yes, we will. We'll do that.
We're not gonna. We can have the cake already baked. I don't know. We're just doing the icing really as a recipe.
Right. Well, we'll make the cake. Well, yeah, we don't have to make the cake because anybody can make a cake, box cake. I would hope.
Shirley said, was excited to hear Ellie found her forever home.
Yes. So we added 1 stick of margarine. You can pat it. Some people put it in pats, but I like it. I just melt it and put it on. So it's 1 stick of margarine melted. Look how pretty that looks, you guys.
Oh.
Whoa. That almost wasn't going to be so pretty. It about went on the counter. Oh, boy.
We about dumped our dump cake all over the counter.
Well, it's a dump cake. I thought it was okay. We're going to put it in the oven. It's preheated.
All right, let's put it in.
Oh, I got my cookie sheet. Let me get that cookie sheet out of there. I didn't know that was in there. There you go. All right. Get that thing baking.
What time? How should we just set it
She
for?
said about, let's set it for 30 minutes and then we'll check it.
Okay.
She said just until it browns on top, Oops. All right.
Okay, our timer's on. Someone asked about what is on your stovetop.
What is on my stovetop? I'm not sure what that thing's called, but it's
like
a cover. You show it to them. Take the thing out. I love it because my house is all one big room. You know, you come in, that little room separate, but then the kitchen, the dining room, and the living room's all together. So I didn't like my gas stove show, so I was on Amazon one day, and somebody had said my stepson actually makes these, and so I ordered that from Amazon, and it's just a little cover that you put up over your gas, and they have them for electric too. So I just, when I want to cook, I just set it to the side.
And if she makes a mess, she can just cover it up real quick.
If the haven't had time to clean the top of the stove and stuff, I got company coming, whoop, you can just throw that on.
Sandra said it's a noodle board. That's right?
Oh, yeah. I just did that because, you know, where my house is all open, when people come in, everybody sees my kitchen going to the living room, you know, so it's, you know, it's all together. So, but I thought it was cute.
She can hide her mess.
Tim thinks it's the dumbest thing I ever ordered, but, you know.
Really? Surely you've ordered dumber things.
Every time he has to take it off, which he doesn't, come on, he don't cook very often. He might make a grilled cheese. He's like, this is the stupidest thing that I've ever seen in my life.
They want to know about the microwave plate cover. Is that an online purchase?
That's a Walmart.
That's from Walmart.
Yeah. Remember when I bought it?
We've told this story before, but we can tell it again for the new.
I bought this, and when I bought it, show it to them.
Okay. So when you buy it, it's collapsed, like to save space.
To save space, right.
So when you buy it, it's like this.
It's even smaller than that, I think.
Oh, it was all the way down?
No, it was like that. It was like
this.
Well, I didn't realize it. So when I got home, I thought, well, that's the stupidest thing ever. I went to put it in the microwave, and I thought, well.
She's like, I can't even hardly cover my food up. It touches my food. And so I came over, and she had it like this, and I was microwaving something. I just popped it open, and I set it on top of my dish, and she went, oh, that's how that works?
Isn't it funny, some of the stupidest things that you do in life, you know, you're like, oh, boy. Sometimes I wonder how I ever raised 2 kids.
Well, you did pretty good.
Got my little fan here. I love this little handheld fan.
Yeah, she does love
but
that.
We did have a great time. I want to.
Oh yeah, she has something to.
We had about 22 people at the meet and greet in Beckley, West Virginia, at the Bellicinos. They were so happy to see us. We were being really loud, but then we all ordered food, so then they were okay. So it was really nice, and we had, I think, about 22 women, and we even had some men. But it was so funny because the first thing almost everybody said when they came in the door was, "Oh, they're high tugboat." I know people were wondering in that restaurant, who in the heck is tugboat? But we did meet a lot of nice people, and it was really great, you know, putting faces to names and stuff. But I got a card from this Sharon Pridemore. She lives in Charleston. She left
Charleston, West Virginia.
She left work early to come to the meet and greet, and she brought me and Pam T-shirts, and she got us a West Virginia T-shirt.
Cute.
And I used to have many West Virginia T-shirts, but I didn't have any, so I was excited to get it again.
She's a West Virginia girl at heart.
Yeah. And so it was real sweet of her to do that for us. She got me one and Pam one too, so that was really nice.
That's nice.
Did we set the timer?
Yes.
Oh, whoa, we got it going on.
You don't remember because I did it.
I know I didn't do it.
Yeah.
I do remember that much. But we did have a good time. It was I think there was 22 people, something like that. It was
a great turnout.
It was a good crowd, yeah. And some of the men were there. Of course, they didn't watch me as much as they watched Pam because of the chickens. You know, she has the chickens, so I guess I'm gonna have to get me some chickens.
You're gonna have to get your own page.
Oh no, I'm not doing that. I might get some chickens, but I'm not getting my own page. All
right, we can bring them on. I'll come over and help you take care of the chickens.
Yeah. So you gonna tell them about the dog?
Sharon said, "So glad you like it."
Oh, she's on. Hi, Sharon.
Love you, ladies.
Oh, that's sweet. And Kathy Witt, I want to shout out to her too. She's been trying to get us to come to West Virginia for about 2 years now, and so she got to actually come. So she was try to rent Golden Corral out, but we met the Bellicinos and it worked out real good. So she was excited to see us, and we was excited to finally meet her. And you know, it's nice when we go somewhere, you know, and we can meet up with some people, and you know, it's nice to see people. And everybody was real friendly, and everybody was talking to everybody else, and so it was just a real nice meet and greet.
Yeah,
and,
that's awesome.
I think Pam sold a couple birdhouses from my brother. So yeah, that was nice. Yeah, I think she's took them all home with her, so she's going to be selling them.
He makes great birdhouses. I have one that has lasted many years.
They're real pretty. Oh yeah, they're real pretty.
Yeah,
they're cute.
I actually saw a bird fly out of it the other day. I was like, there's a bird in my birdhouse. I hadn't observed. I figured there would be, but I just hadn't seen one.
Right.
Because it's way back in the backyard, and I don't spend a ton of time back there. And I got to see one fly out. I was like,
So I drove in late last night. Of course, we got home Sunday. We left we were going to leave at 7, but I don't know what happened to my phone, my alarm. It kind of froze up or something. So we didn't wake up till 7. So we didn't get on the road till almost 8, but we made really good time because it was a Sunday, no traffic. Got through Charlotte real fast, and we got home. And man, I had to hit the floor running. We had a dinner Monday night, and the next day I had a dinner. So I had to get my house clean first. I don't care about nothing else. I gotta get my house clean.
That's how I am too. If my life, my personal space is not in order, I'm not good for anything.
I have to have. I had to get all the sheets changed because the kids had been here. Of course, we left real early, so we didn't do nothing that morning. They got up, went to the bathroom, and jumped in the car and went back to sleep. So I had to clean all the bedrooms and I scoured the whole house. Once you start, you're like the whole house is dirty, but it probably wasn't. But it's clean now for sure. But it was a family night dinner, so everybody brought dishes. So all I had to make was the chicken casserole. So that was going to make 3 big pans of chicken casserole. And I already got the chicken, boiled it, shredded it up and stuff. So I just had to add all the stuff, so it wasn't hard at all. So I did that yesterday morning, and then we had our dinner. And I got home, I don't know, about 8:30 or 9 o'clock. And I'm still going right now, but I'm not going to last much longer.
It's almost time for Tugboat to take a nap.
This was my last official duty of the week. I don't think I cleaned any houses this week, so man, I'm going to kick back, go to the pool, and relax for the rest of the week.
Live that good retired life.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to retired life.
Right.
I haven't had it yet.
You need to get on the stick.
No, I love it. We're planning a sister trip, I think, for September. I have me and Pam, of course, and then my sister Debbie, my sister Diana.
Where are you guys doing?
We're going to go to Ohio to see my aunt. We only have one aunt that's still living, and my cousins up there, we're real close to all of them because we used to live in Ohio near them. So we're going to try to plan a sister trip up there. So I'm hoping I got to get that. I got to get on that, but not today. I'm going to rest today. Then I'm going to call everybody and see when they can do it. We're all retired, so you think we could go somewhere together. But you still have commitments and stuff. You still have stuff you've got to do.
I want to know if chicken casserole is in the cookbook. There's got to be a chicken casserole in one of the cookbooks.
Yeah, it's in one of the cookbooks. Let me see if it's in this one.
Oh,
it's a very easy recipe.
I can look.
She's gonna look. But of course, I made 9 recipes of it because we fed 80 people.
Yeah,
so, but it's a real easy. It would be under probably main dishes. Yeah. She's gonna look in the new cookbook and see if it's in there. We signed some cookbooks while we were there, and
yep, chicken casserole.
Let's see if that's it.
Page 23.
Yep, that's the one I made.
New cookbook.
Yep. And it is so easy to make, you guys. It comes together in a couple minutes. Once you shred your chicken, you can even buy the rotisserie chicken. Use it. We actually had our dinner last month was fried chicken. So when it was over with, before I let anybody come into the kitchen and get leftovers, I hid the thighs and the breasts in the refrigerator, and they kept coming in and saying, "Is there any thighs or breasts left?" I'm like, "Nope." Because we shredded them and used them for, we did buy some chicken breasts too, but we had that and it was really good. We just took the skin off the fried chicken and diced it up. So, got rid of the skin and used that chicken too, so I didn't have to buy as much. So we saved some money there. But it was funny because the only thing left was, legs and wings, and they're like, no more thighs or breasts. We're like, nope, none left, because we put them in the refrigerator to use. I like to be cost conscious if I can, even when it's not my own money.
They're asking where in Ohio.
We were born in Lorain, Ohio.
I thought it was funny because Lorraine asked that question.
Oh, that's funny, yeah.
Someone named Lorraine.
It's about 30 minutes from Cleveland, outside of Elyria, Amherst, that area there.
While you're in Ohio, would you do a meet and greet? People are asking that.
Sure, yeah, because me and Pam will be there.
Yeah,
Lindsay won't be there, but Oh, everybody was asking about Lindsay too. I'm like, she's got a dog she was fostering, so she didn't get to come to West Virginia. But now she's free. Well, no, she's not free again because now she's got her a little kitty. They're coming in and out so fast I can't keep track of it.
I know. I know.
But I'm excited about the little dog Ellie. She'll have a good home with
yeah.
Nikki and them.
Her dad owns a veterinarian practice. Yeah. It doesn't get much better.
And
than that.
Oakland, of course, is my favorite little girl, and that's the daughter. So she'll kind of grow up with that little dog, and it's sweet. That'll be sweet, you know. And little Beckham will really grow up with it because he's 8 months now. Gosh, he was born in December.
Not yet. Almost 8 months.
No, he's born.
He's born in December.
December, yeah. I knew it was right around Christmas time. So
yes, cookingwithpamdavidson.com is where you get the cookbooks. There's a chicken casserole recipe in both cookbooks, a little different. Which
this is the one I made.
This is the one that she made for the crowd for her neighborhood. They're asking if you will make it. I
think we did make it, but yeah, I'll make it. It's easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll
that's
make
a good thing to.
I'll look back to see if we have made it, but even if we have made it, we can make it again.
Yeah, I don't think we have.
Chicken casseroles are. Everybody loves a chicken casserole. I mean, there's just not much not to like about a chicken casserole. Of course, unless you're a vegetarian.
Most people like it, but I don't need any casserole.
Yeah.
Bless
you.
But
yeah, it's real easy to make, and especially if you're just making a 13 by 9 pan, it probably feeds 10, 12 people easy. Because I made 9 recipes of it for the clubhouse, but I have the real long pan, so I was able to put 3 recipes in each pan. So I just made 3 big pans, and that was still, I fed 80 people, and we still had almost a whole pan left over.
Wow.
So then I just opened up the kitchen. I put out the little to-go boxes, and I announced, if anybody wants chicken casserole for lunch tomorrow, come get it. And it was gone.
I bet, yeah.
So that's
a lot of these people live alone too, right?
Right.
So a lot of the residents here live alone, so they don't cook probably a ton because it's kind of hard to cook for just one.
Yeah.
Or it's less fun anyway.
And I took some over to my next door neighbor. Their daughter is living with them now, so I kind of watch out for them. But I don't have to watch as closely now because the daughter's living with them now. So I still take them food though whenever there's one of these things, or I make something that we have too much of or something. I take stuff over to them because they're just the sweetest little people you ever met. But she's doing better. She's had a lot of health problems. I think she's 87 and he's 91. So
that's great.
Yeah, but the daughter is living with them now, so that's good. She goes and does the grocery shopping because he was driving still, and I said, I don't know whether you ought to be driving, Bill. But you can't tell a man nothing even at that age.
Yeah.
But, they're real sweet people.
Someone asked about these T-shirts. The link is pinned on my page, or if you send me a direct message, I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
I
just thought I'd wear my tugboat
merch. We also have mugs. It's so cute too.
They are cute.
I love the
Well, I have this with me now all the time.
Oh yeah, that's her new favorite.
And I couldn't. You wouldn't believe the people that say, "What does that say on your cup?
What?
What's it say on your drink cup? What does that mean?
And you're like, it's my show.
I'm like,
I'm Tugboat.
Just so happens that we have a show. No. I would have never thought I'd had a show, but it's fun. We've had a great time doing it, and we enjoy it.
It has been fun.
It has been fun.
Yeah.
Plus, we get to spend time together and laugh and make memories.
Yeah.
And
it's a scheduled time. I know I'm going to see my mom every Tuesday.
And
my dad.
You got to make memories while you can.
He's waving from the couch.
He went to the eye doctor's yesterday. He had that eye surgery finally, but he's still seeing cross-eyed some. So he went to his regular eye doctor yesterday, and they gave him 4 choices. One was to do nothing. Just shut your eye. Shut your left eye. Is it your left eye or your right eye you have to shut?
Left.
Yeah, shut the eye, and it'll quit doing it. Well, you can't drive down the road with one eye, shut for 2. Well, I guess you can for a while. And then, of course, the second option was surgery. And that was the least favorite option of all of us. So we said, no, we ain't doing that. We're not doing more surgery on his eye because that's dangerous. And he said it was risky. So that one was out. So what was the third one? Glasses?
The second was glasses.
Yeah.
Okay.
The third was glasses with
the glasses with prisms. Some kind of prism that they put in it. But I think we're just going to go, we're going to go and look at, he's got his prescription. We're going to give him a pair of glasses and see how they do. because he's wore glasses most of his life until his cataract surgery, and then he didn't have to wear anymore. So we're going to try that and see how it works, because it's not bothering him a whole lot, but just enough to, just enough to irritate you, and you don't like to see anything cross-eyed, So
Yeah.
hopefully hopefully we'll get him fixed. We're going to go to Costco tomorrow. They've got a vision center, and he's got his prescription. We're going to look and see if they think it's going to do any better for him. So there's always something to do in there.
Do you know if the noodle board is like a one-size-fits-all situation, or did you have to order it a certain size?
I think they do come in a couple different sizes. What you need to do is measure the top of your stove. That's what I did. I measured before I started looking on Amazon. Of course, a lot of places have them, but I measured, the width and the length. And then when I looked at them, I made sure that that would cover it. This one is just a tad big, but it's fine. It's not really.
It's not. It looks perfect.
Yeah. Let me look at this cake. See what it's doing.
Okay, she's gonna peek in
How
on
you
the
doing in
dump
there?
cake. Oh, she's opening it.
It's good. It's looking good. I love to open the doors
I'm
on
kind of
ovens.
surprised we put the pecans on already.
I know. I was thinking that too.
Do you think we should have waited?
No, she said to put
She
them
said
on.
put it on before it's baked. Okay,
Yeah, because they're going to turn brown, I think. Maybe we should cover it.
that's all right. They'll be like
Toasted.
toasted pecans. Yeah.
But I just don't want to I don't want to get them too toasted. We'll see how it turns out. She didn't say anything about not putting them on, so we put them on. She gave me the recipe. We'll see how it turns out.
Whose recipe is it?
We got about 10 more minutes on the cake, 10, 11 minutes. It was Brenda Tony, Tim's sister-in-law. So she had made it for the reunion. So we had a nice reunion. Tim's he has 2 uncles that's still living, so one of them got to come, and Kenny and Janice, they watch us. I didn't know they watched us, and so hi to you guys, love y'all. And it was so sweet. They're just the sweetest people you ever met. They're some of my favorite people in the world, and they got to come to the reunion, so it was really sweet to see him because he'd had some health problems. And I think he was, how old did he say he was? 86, 87? He's getting up there, but he's doing real good now, and but they're just real sweet people. So we had a good time. I think it was about 30 people at the reunion. So what's really sad though is when you go to these reunions, we all know each other, and then like my kids knew their cousins because they always played together and stuff like that. But this next generation, like where my grandkids are, they don't know, like that people don't get together and stuff like they used to, so they don't really know their second cousins or so it's different. When my kids were little, we made a point of getting them to West Virginia and seeing their grandma and grandpa and all that, and being around the cousins and stuff. But people don't do that no more. Families don't. They just don't. They just don't do it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of sad, but it was a nice reunion.
Some people are asking, where's Delilah? She's at home. I
Yay.
know I've been bringing her over every time, but I thought Tugboat deserved a break.
Amen. No, I love her, but I have to vacuum every time after she leaves because she
just cleaned our house.
She sheds from the door to the rug to the. She sheds more than any dog I ever seen in my life.
She does.
She really is a big
She
shedder.
sheds, all year long.
She is, but I love her and I don't
She's majority
care.
Siberian Husky.
That's right. Well, I guess that's why then.
Give her a break.
But she's good as gold. I don't care for her to bring her. I'm kidding you guys.
No, but I'm going to Lowe's after this, so I didn't want to bring her because I'm gonna get a bunch of bags of like topsoil and things for the yard. So
I'm gonna move that on the second shelf.
thought it'd be best to leave her at home today.
Yeah,
so she's at home with Remy. Remy's in the house. She was sleeping in the house, and Cleo's in her room. So
I don't want her to bring Remy. She don't like me.
Remy likes you.
Yeah, not really. She
doesn't really.
Plus, I'm allergic to cats, so. But we love Delilah now. She is the sweetest little dog that, really, she's one of the sweetest dogs I've ever been around.
And my cat Remy, to be fair, doesn't really like anybody. So
Yeah. Well, so that's fair then, right?
Yeah. So it's not personal.
But my grandson, he was excited. He got to cook a little bit with us. I gave him a cookbook and I signed it, from Grandma Cheryl. They call me Grandma Cheryl. But now he's wanting to call me Grammy. He said, "Hey, do you like Grammy?" I said, "I love Grammy." He said, I think I'm going to start calling you Granny.
Yeah, he's decided after like 10 years
Yeah,
now.
he's 10 years old. But all his grandmas, they all called Grandma. Grandma Cheryl, Grandma Patsy, Grandma Rebecca, and because they have 3 grandmas. So he said, I think I'm going to start calling you Grammy. I said, well, I love Grammy, so he would just call me anything as long as you call me for dinner. But he was sweet. He was excited about getting that little cookbook. And I said, I'll give that to your mom. He said, I'm not giving that to my mom. That's my cookbook. I don't know when he's going to cook, but
Oh, gosh.
We'll see. We did let the 15-year-old cook while he was here. He loves to experiment in the kitchen. So we let him. He made. We bought some chicken tenders, and he bought his little spices and stuff, and they were really good. He breaded them and then fried them, deep fried them in oil, and they were really good. We ate the whole plate of them, and then I cleaned my kitchen for an hour. I said, Martin.
Have you always been, like, I don't remember you being, like, I remember you letting us make a mess.
Oh, yeah. I didn't say anything to him. I just always went in
Like,
and
when
cleaned
we
up
were kids,
afterwards.
we made Christmas cookies.
They made everything.
Flour
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah. But he is real, every handle he touched had flour on it. The refrigerator had flour all over it. There was flour all over the stove. I said, I just laughed. He said, "Yeah, Mom don't let me cook too much." I said, I see why." And I think I don't know how many bowls he used. You know me, and they just keep adding to it. But they were really good. So I told him he could cook again, but not anymore this time.
That was a long time to have them. I was surprised you kept them.
I usually only keep them 5 nights, sometimes 7. I think 7's the longest I've had them. But she could only meet me on that Monday. And then we had to go to the reunion, so I knew we were coming back to West Virginia. So it just happened that it was 10 nights. So, but it was fine. We got through it. We're still alive. But they're a lot of fun. They love the golf cart, and of course at night I let them ride the golf cart. I let them drive, but we have to do it at night. Because.
Scott might watch this.
Yeah, I don't think we have to have a license or anything in the subdivision. I don't know. I just do it at night. But
I just do it at night when visibility's low.
Yeah. So I'll have to hear it from my neighbors. Like, you letting them kids ride that golf cart?
That is funny.
But I came home last night from the dinner. It was about 8:30. It was right at dusk. That's when they come out. They really come out, the deer. I went to turn to come down onto my road. 3 mommy deers. One ran across, the other one ran across, the other one ran across, and then 4 little babies.
Aww.
That was the cutest thing. Now they're scared. They either freeze or they run as soon as they, if you get close to them, So it was, it's so sweet. You gotta drive real slow in our subdivision anyways. It's 20 miles an hour, but you need to anyways, especially at dusk, because they are everywhere. I mean, they really are. I love them, but I had planted 2 nandinas, and the neighbors told me, "Oh, they'll eat those nandinas." I said, "Oh no, they won't eat them." So they haven't touched them things in a year and a half, and don't you know, I went out the other day and they done ate them nandinas.
Oh man!
I'm like, well. You love them on one hand, but on the other hand, you want to shoot them with a BB gun.
Stop saying stuff like that.
Oh, sorry.
I'm telling you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're
I'm sorry.
gonna get banned.
I forget we can't say anything like that.
If you don't see me on the rest of the day, I'm in Facebook
I'm so
jail.
sorry. I forget about.
She keeps threatening.
I don't know what all this stuff is on Facebook. That's why I can't have my own page. I get kicked off every day.
You lost a day.
I wouldn't even last a day on Facebook because I'd say something they didn't like. And then I'd get mad when they reprimanded me and put me in jail. It's crazy though. Life is crazy.
You were reciting poetry. Tina
I was reciting
just
poetry.
To say that you're talking about a poem or art or something.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys.
Well, it was fun having this page.
This is what she has to live with every day.
Thanks for coming on. I'll see you when I'm at my aunt's house next time.
I did gotta watch it.
All right, we got 5 minutes left on here. Let's see.
I'm gonna get a toothpick out.
Oh goodness.
That's funny.
Oh my Lisa. Let's get this cake out and check it out.
Isn't life funny? I never thought at 65 I'd have to censor my mouth.
I know, and not even curse words, just regular words.
Oh. I try not to curse, but I do let out a little, the D word every once in a while.
And the S word.
And maybe the S word once or twice.
Once or twice a week.
I try not to, and I have to pray about that.
Ask for forgiveness.
I gotta ask for forgiveness when I do that. But no, I'm just kidding. But it's good. It's all good. Let me check this thing. I see how it's doing.
All right, we're gonna check our cake. Back to what we were doing
looking
before.
pretty. We'll get the little pad out to put on there. So I will make the turkey casserole. I'll check to make sure I haven't made it before, but if we haven't, we'll check. You can make it out of chicken or turkey.
Yeah.
I make it after Christmas sometimes with turkey, so it's still good, you know. So whatever that either one you want to do, but we will try to make that. And next month I'm doing a Mexican night.
Ooh.
August 13th, we're going to do a Mexican night. So we do soft and hard tacos. And we're going to do refried beans with queso and Spanish rice.
I like all that.
And then we buy the cake. We get it at Publix, which is the same, I think, as Kroger's in most states.
Dulce de leche.
Yeah, you say it because I can't say it.
Dulce de leche, the milk cake.
Yeah. They make an excellent milk cake. I mean, I never can say that word very good.
Sharon Pridemore said, I always cuss a little, but I always say, I cuss a little, but I still love Jesus.
That's me. There you go, Sharon. That's me. There you go. There you go. So we're going to do that, and we're going to order the cake, but we're going to make everything else. So we'll video that a little bit and show you guys the decorations and stuff when we do that. It's always fun. So are we going to wait till the cake gets done? Or?
Well, there's 3 minutes
I've
left.
only got 3 minutes. Shirley, anybody got any questions?
Yeah, what questions? Well, they've been asking about your tugboat origin story. It is in the cookbook, how you got the name tugboat.
Oh,
But
yeah.
if you want to quick, just quick do it.
I was born in 1958, and I think 1957 or so, they had a show on TV, and it was about a man, and he had a tugboat. He had a boat, and he named the tugboat Cheryl Ann. So my dad, it was called Waterfront. I think it was only on for a year or two. And my dad loved that show. He watched it, and he told my mom, he said, I really like that name, Cheryl Ann. I think if we have a girl, of course they didn't know back then, it was those days. If we have a girl, I want to name her Cheryl Ann. She's like, I ain't naming I don't want to name our kid after a tugboat. So she named me Cheryl, but she put the middle name as Lynn, Lynn, instead of Cheryl Ann. But they say when I came home from the hospital, of course there was already 3 kids there. I was the middle child, and then we had 3 more. They had 3 more. He looked down and said, well, look at that. I got my own little tugboat. And that name has stuck with me 65 years. But really, I mean, when I was young, everybody called me either Tug. Pam still calls me Tug almost all the time. She doesn't very rarely calls me Cheryl. But I used to say if somebody called me Tug or Tugboat, it was from way back when I was a kid. You know, when I go to Ohio, they call me Tug or Tuggy or Tugboat. But now people call me that everywhere. But I love it. Every time I hear somebody say that word, I think of my dad. And he died in 1970, so he's been gone a long time, and I was only like 12 years old when he passed away. And I miss him. He loved kids. That's why my mom had 7. She had 7 kids, and they asked him one time, how many kids are you going to have? He said, I don't know. I'm just going to keep having them to see how many we can have. But the doctor cut that off after Mom's 7th child. They told her, they said, you're done. We're tying your tubes. You don't need no more kids. Yeah. So Dad agreed to it, and they did that. But yeah, he had nicknames for all of us kids. We had some weird nicknames growing up. But Danny, my youngest brother, they called him Beetle. I don't know why. And Pam, they called her Maybell.
Maybell.
Get off the table. You know that song, Get Off the Table, Mabel?
Mabel.
Yeah,
Strong
get off the
and
table. Yeah. They called her Maybell a lot. And then James, my brother James, everybody calls him George. We don't know where that come from. We don't know where none of these names come from. And my sister Debbie, she had the worst one, really. Her name was Debbie, but everybody called her Pete. And her middle... I don't know why they called her Pete. And then Diana, my oldest sister Diana, her name was Diana Sue, so everybody called her Susie. Nobody, my mom and dad, I don't believe they ever called her Diana. I never heard them say anything but Susie. Now Michael, I think, was the only one that didn't. My oldest brother, I don't remember him having a nickname, but if Pam's on here, she might know. But
yeah, Tony calls Pam Lulabelle. So
Lulabelle, yeah.
She's got a bell in her name no matter what.
Yeah, they call her Lulabelle.
Oh, here's our timer. Let's check it out.
Let's see if it's done. Ooh, it's looking pretty
Tres
good.
leche is what the cake is. Okay. I don't know if I've ever even had it. I just heard her
It's a
say
heavy
it one
cake,
time.
but that's got that glass.
Ooh, that smells so good.
Yeah.
Can you do a toothpick? Because it's kind of a
It's a dump cake.
dump cake, so I don't know if a toothpick will tell you this stuff. Okay, I gotta
It's
get
pretty
that
brown. I think it's done.
It's
What do you
looking
think?
good. I think we can just let it
Ooh,
cool.
look at that bubbling right there.
I
That
know.
pineapple
It
juice.
does look good.
Yeah, because
I'll
you
show
just
y'all.
scoop this out. We could let it bake about 5 minutes.
You think?
I don't know.
I think it looks good.
Okay. She says it looks good. Looks good.
We
She
just
said
let it cool.
She said till it was brown, so it's brown. Look at that.
Yum. That looks good.
We'll let it cool for a little bit.
That's all good things right there.
Yeah. Yeah. It smells really good. It smells really good.
All right.
I think that's what I'll make for the next luau we do down at the
All
clubhouse.
right. Well, we're gonna let it cool.
Yep, we'll let it cool
I'll
for
do
a
a
little bit.
little video when we taste it. We're gonna let it sit here and
Yeah, it's way too hot right
it's a
now.
little hot. So.
Yeah, it's real hot. Steam's coming off of. So we'll come back on when it cools down.
Yeah, I'll just do a short video, just
short
kind
video,
of showing what it looks like on the inside, and I'll also post the recipe in the comments, guys.
All right, you guys be good. We'll see you, next Tuesday, unless I go somewhere with Lindsay. I might come over. I got to come over and see all the new stuff she's gotten for the pool house.
Yeah, you guys have been sending gifts galore.
I know. Isn't that
I
nice?
know.
Really
And
nice.
yesterday, our my mirror came in that I ordered, and our TV.
Oh, wow.
So we're getting really
she's
close,
getting close
to
to
being
getting done. That's
completely
nice.
done. So
It was strange. I got a birthday card Saturday in the mail. My birthday's the 29th of August, so I was shocked. And I guess it's a follower because I didn't know the guy. So he said, "Happy birthday, Tugboat." And then when he said Tugboat, I thought, yeah, he's a follower. So he jumped on it. I don't even know how he knew it was my birthday coming up. I mean, I've got still 29, 30 days, for my birthday, but I don't know. Maybe he just...
I already got you a birthday present.
Oh,
I got it yesterday
cool.
when I was out running errands.
Oh, well,
Before I got the kitten, I got you a birthday present.
thanks.
It's not the kitten.
Oh! I hope it's not the kitten. I'm allergic.
I know.
That would be terrible.
That'd be
All
a
right.
horrible present, huh?
Yeah, we'll come back on in a few minutes. Let this thing sit for just a minute. You should let dump cake sit
Yeah,
anyways
it
for a
needs
few
to-
minutes. Let it all get
it
it
needs to
together, and
sit,
then
so.
we'll taste it. We'll taste test it for you guys, okay?
Yes, we will. So
And I'll look back to see about that chicken casserole and see if I've made it or not. If I haven't, we'll make it.
Well, we might as well make it. I don't think we have.
Oh,
because
well.
everyone's saying you should make it. So
Okay, we'll make it.
Just do it.
We'll make it next week. Easy peasy.
All right.
All right, we'll talk to you guys later. God
All right.
bless you.